All right, David. Next, I'm going to ask you to read just the phrases that are in all capital.
Lines are sour. The spy fled to Greece. Near the table in the dining room, the lawyer's closing argument convinced him.
All right, thank you. Next, I'm going to ask you to read row T. All the letters are in row T.
PLTIR TWV TNMAT.
And can you read row A, please?
PHASE ATU VAPLA.
Oh, very good. Thank you very much. Next, if you could please match the picture to the word. Can you read the directions and do what they ask you to do?
Point to the ceiling. Stick out your tongue. Touch your nose.
All right, very good. Thank you. Next, these are sentences that you will need to complete with the choices of words that you have at the bottom. Can you read the sentence and complete it?
Dog can bark. Mother has a child. Mr. Jones gives haircut. He is a barber. How many birds come back in the summer debut? Next.
Next, we're going to do the same thing with these short paragraphs.
Schools and roads cost money. We all pay for them through taxes. Artists are people who make beautiful paintings or statues. One other kind of artist is a musician. Aluminum has once very costly to refine. Now electricity has solved the refining problem, and aluminum has become much cheaper. The connection between sanitation and disease became clear when Pasteur showed that food would not decay if germs were killed by heat and then sealed out. Sterilization by heat is a result of Pasteur's discovery.
All right. Thank you. Very good. Do you know when your birthday is?
Yes. It's February 22nd, 1964.
Okay. Do you know where your birthplace is?
San Francisco.
Okay. And your address?
13026 Creek Park Drive, California 92064.
Okay. And then the highest level of education you've completed?
PhD.
The name of the school you attended?
Stanford University.
And what is your occupation?
Professor.
Thank you. Can you name 3 cities for me?
Chicago, Los Angeles, New York.
Okay. And 3 countries for me?
Japan, Brazil, China.
Thank you. Who is the President of the United States?
Obama.
What are the colors of the American flag?
Red, white, and blue.
How many hours are in a day?
24.
How many days are in a year?
7.
How many days are in a year?
365.
First President of the United States?
George Washington.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you a story. When I'm finished, I want you to tell it back to me in as much detail as you can. While a lady was shopping, her wallet fell out of her purse, but she did not see it fall. When she got to the checkout counter, she had no way to pay for her groceries. So she put them away and went home. Just as she opened the door to her house, the phone rang, and a little girl told her she had found her wallet. The lady was very relieved. Now you tell me the story in as much detail as possible.
A lady went to a grocery store shopping. Her wallet fell, and when she was trying to check out, she couldn't pay the money. And so she put the grocery away. And she went back home. And a little girl called her and told her that she found her wallet and she was elated.
Very good. Tell me 5 steps you would follow to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You put the peanut on a bread, put the jelly on other bread, put them together, and you eat it.
Okay. Tell me the steps involved in brushing your teeth.
You put the toothpaste on a toothbrush, and you wet the toothbrush, and you brush it.
Okay. What are the steps involved in mailing a letter?
You put the to address, and then you from address, put the stamp, and you send it.
Okay. I'm going to tell you a sequence of words. If you could please tell it back to me in the order that I ask. First sequence, I'm going to ask you to tell back smallest to largest. Pencil, baseball bat, rolling pin, telephone pole.
Pencil, baseball bat, rolling pin. No, pencil, rolling pin, baseball bat, and telephone pole.
Thank you. Youngest to oldest, please. Toddler, baby, grandparent, teenager.
Toddler, no, baby, toddler, teenager, grandparent.
Okay. Beginning to end. Fold clothes, wash clothes, dry clothes.
Wash clothes, dry clothes, fold clothes.
Thank you. Now, how are an apple and an orange similar?
They're both fruits.
How are they different?
You peel the orange, and the apple you could eat the peel.
How are milk and paint similar?
Both liquid.
How are they different?
You can drink one.
Okay. And how are an ocean and a lake similar?
They're both bodies of water.
How are they different?
One is salt water, and the other one is fresh water.
Okay. How are a hammer and a screwdriver similar?
They're both tools.
How are they different?
One you use for hammering things, the other one you use to screw things.
Okay. What are the pros and cons about living in an apartment?
Apartment is cheaper, but you don't own it.
Okay. What about being a movie star? What are the pros and cons?
You're famous, you are rich, but you don't have private life.
Okay. When I tell you this next sequence of words, you let me know what you think of in one word. Ear, kernel, yellow.
Corn.
Drink, cold, carbonation.
Soda pop.
What do you need to cut paper?
Scissors.
How do you cure a headache?
Sleep.
Where would you look to find out the time?
Clock.
The water at the sink is running. You go to turn it off, but the faucet is broken. What would you do?
Call the plumber.
Okay. You are cutting vegetables for dinner and cut yourself with a knife. The bleeding won't stop. What would you do?
Put pressure.
You have to take your medicine 3 times a day. How would you remember to take it?
With a meal.
Someone is knocking at your door and you don't know them. What do you do?
Call 911.
You are driving on a freeway and you run out of gas. What do you do?
Call the roadside service.
Okay. What is the purpose of a vaccination?
Prevent disease.
How do you obtain a driver's license?
By taking driver's test.
How do you change a light in the ceiling if you don't have a ladder?
Go borrow a ladder.
Okay. How do you summon help from the nurse's station?
By utilizing the call button.
Okay. I'm going to read you a situation and then ask you a question about that situation. I was filling the tire up with air. There was a loud noise. What do you think happened? Can you please answer the question? What do you think happened?
Maybe the tire blew up.
Okay. Light flashed through the window. There was a loud rumbling. What was happening?
Probably about to rain.
Okay. The water was running in the upstairs bathtub. The telephone rang. I was gone 15 minutes. What could happen?
Water could overflow.
Thank you. What categories do these words belong to? Cat, bear, giraffe.
They're mammals.
Texas, Georgia, Michigan.
States.
Elephant, boulder, building.
They're large.
Coffee, fire, oven.
They're in the kitchen.
Name as many animals as you can in 1 minute. Go.
Cat, dog, fish, monkeys, lions, tigers, bears, giraffe, hippopotamus, zebra, antelope, rhinoceros, hippopotamus, mountain lion, jaguars, bobcat, lemurs, alligators, crocodiles, snakes, cobras, python, scorpion, turtles, dolphins, whales, sharks,
All right, that's good. Thank you. In as much as detail as you can, tell me the story I read to you earlier.
The woman went to the grocery store
Mm-hmm.
and she lost her wallet.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't pay for her groceries, so she put away the groceries.
Mm-hmm.
And she went back home. Someone called.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out to be a little girl and told her that she found the wallet. And the lady was happy.
Very good. Okay. What do these expressions mean? It's raining cats and dogs.
It's raining a lot.
To go on a blind date.
You're meeting someone for the first time.
To kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
You're efficient.
To have a green thumb.
You're good at gardening.
What's wrong with this sentence? I needed a flashlight because the room was so bright.
Flashlight is used for dark.
Arrange the words in the correct order and tell it back to me. September, January, December.
January, September, December.
Okay. Fold, wash, dry.
Wash, dry, and fold.
Right. Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween.
Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas.
Please provide more than one meaning for these words. Iron.
One is to iron the clothes, and the other one is like iron supplements.
Okay. Trunk.
Could be a trunk of an elephant or back of a car.
Okay. Stamp.
Could be a stamp you use to mail or a stamp that you use to make an imprint.
Okay. Play.
Could be children playing or it could be entertainment.
All right. I'm going to give you some analogies. Can you please finish them? A pizza has cheese. A cake has...
Shortenings.
Okay.
I don't know.
Birthdays are yearly. Saturdays are...
Weekly.
Weekly. Okay. A scene is to a play, as a chapter is to a...
book.
Church is to worship, as school is to...
Learn.
Please tell me the opposites. North.
South.
Stop.
Go.
Arrive.
Depart.
Day.
Night.
Smile.
Frown.
Okay. What is one activity that you have done today?
Brushed my teeth.
Okay. I'm going to name 3 objects and then ask you to repeat them for me again in a few minutes. The words are rose, drum, hamburger. Again, the words are rose, drum, hamburger. Now I'm going to say a sequence of numbers, and can you please repeat them back in the same sequence? 6, 7, 4.
6, 7, 4.
5, 3, 2.
5, 3, 2.
9, 2, 6, 3.
9, 2, 6, 3.
5, 2, 6, 3.
5, 2, 6, 3.
6, 3, 5, 7, 2.
6, 3, 5, 7, 2.
9, 6, 7, 4, 2.
9, 6, 7, 3, 2.
4, 6, 3, 7, 5, 2.
463-752.
546-381.
546-381.
579-8341.
579-8341.
389-4216.
389-4216.
Very good. Next, I'm going to say a sequence of numbers, and I'd like you to say it backwards to me. 1 5
5 1
5 7
7 5
7 3 3
3 3 7
5 1 6
6 1 5
3 2 7 6
6 7 2 3
4 8 6 8
6 8 6 8 4
1 7 3 8 9.
I can't do that.
Alright. Can we try one more?
7
7 9 3 2 6 8.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Okay. Thank you. Good try. What would happen if you ran over a nail with your car?
There will be a flat tire.
What would happen if you lost a library book?
You have to go find it.
What would happen if you washed a pair of pants with a tissue in the pocket?
Tissue gets all broken up.
Yeah. What would happen if you left raw meat on the counter all day and then used it for dinner?
Can get sick from it.
Okay. Can you please answer these mathematical problems? 6 plus 7.
13.
8 minus 3.
11.
7 times 7.
49.
48 plus 53.
I can't do that.
Okay. You took a pill at 8 o'clock and must take one every 6 hours. What other times would you take the pill?
At 2 o'clock.
It is 4:15 and you need to leave in 15 minutes. What time will you be leaving?
4:30.
Okay. The cookies you're baking need 20 minutes to bake. If you put them in the oven at 3:30, when will they be done?
3:50.
A cup of coffee and a donut costs $1.75. How many quarters can you give the cashier?
7.
You bought something You bought something for $8.50. What would your change be, or what would your change be from a $10 bill?
$1.50.
Right. Tell me those 3 words I asked you to remember.
Drum hamburger.
All right. When I give you these words, can you please spell them backwards? Cat.
TAC.
Candy.
YDNAC.
Flower.
REWOLF.
And elephant.
I can't do that.
All right, David, thank you very much for your time and your patience. I'm going to take a look at scoring the evaluation, and I'll meet back out with you in the lounge area soon. Okay, thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you.